Hey everyone. So I literally just got back from a nail bar today and I wanted to share my thoughts before I forget them. So I thought I would share what I learned, what went well, and what I'm going to improve for next time. So first I wanted to show you, I am in love with how simple it is to do these. I'm going to show you what I brought. So you can see how easy it is to hold a nail bar. Okay, so I brought, this is my Colorstreet bag. I brought it with a binder that is full of all my nail polish strips. Okay, so this is all my inventory that I've bought or earned from Jumpstart. So I brought this little bag, and then I also brought this bag here. And this is just full of like samples and nail, tools and things like that. And it has catalogs too. So just so you can see what I brought, but that is all I brought. Okay. So that was awesome. Just having those two bags plus my purse. And then, so I loved showing like the simplicity of how, you only have to bring two bags. It's amazing. Anyway, so here's, where did I get the pink bag? I got the pink bag, Alicia, from Amazon. I will post a link later. I love that organizer. It's really amazing. And so let me explain. So this was my second nail bar I've done with a Hostess. And this one I did a little differently, and this is something I've been testing out because I wanted to teach you guys how to do this if it worked out. And it worked pretty well. And I got this idea from actually Lindsay Haroldson. She did it, and she had tons of success. So let me share what it is. Basically, what you do is you offer free manicures for anyone that the Hostess invites, and you say up to 7, so that you can so that what I do is, like, how you can buy 3 and get 1 free? Well, that's 4 nail strips, right? Well, if you split them in half, that gives you 8. So that's 8 manicures that you can offer. So that's what I told this Hostess, who is my mom's friend. I said, if you invite, some people over, then I will offer free manicures for them. And so she invited her daughters over, and I love this system because I got to be honest with you guys, I hate parties. Like, I hate, my husband and I have been anti-parties for years, so I think it's ironic that I joined like a party business, because I kind of am not in love with the concept of like, come to my house and buy my stuff, right? So I like this idea because it's more like, hey, let's get together for free manicures, right? And I just told her, I'm like, hey, I need to practice, so I'm offering free manicures for anyone that you invite. And so, right, Laura? So yeah, she invited her daughters, and unfortunately only 2 of them came. And it was during the day, or it was in the morning. And you guys, the reason this system is so awesome too is because we also get a ton of freebies in our Jumpstarts. So hopefully you guys are earning Jumpstart rewards, and you're teaching your downlines to earn Jumpstart rewards, because you get all this free inventory that you can then offer at these parties or resell. So that's another awesome reason that this, another way that you can do this without spending any money is by getting those Jumpstart those Jumpstart packs that come with free product, right? So let's see, Laura says, when the first pack came with 3 Jumpstarts, I felt so much freedom to be more generous, right? It's so amazing. Like, this company is so generous. But so yeah, we just got together, we sat around our table, I showed them, I let them pick a couple styles, and they only got half, so they got like 8 strips instead of 16, and I showed them how I applied like 3 on their fingers, and then they did the rest. And And then they had a full manicure and they were in love with it. Like, it's amazing. The product speaks for itself, right? So of course they loved it. And then what I did was I handed out catalogs. I just put catalogs in front of them and the pricing in front of them. And I was like, okay, so, you know, you're welcome. Like, if you want to order anything, today it's buy 3, get 1 free. And I'm like, here's my inventory. That was one thing that's one thing I learned from this, is that people love to just walk away with things. So I think it really helps to like add to your inventory. And I feel like I need to step up my inventory game. I mean, I have a lot of inventory, but I have a lot of the same styles that came from, Erin, you need to look at your comment. I think you misspelled something. Anyways, Erin's over there dropping F-bombs on the accident. Anyways. Okay, totally distracted me. Yeah, so it was very subtle sales, you guys. Like, it was like, okay, here's the catalog, here's the pricing, you're welcome to order. And they were like, okay. And each, you know, only 2 of her daughters showed up. So each of them ordered a set of, you know, they bought 3 and then got the 4th one free. But so that was pretty awesome. I mean, I sold like 8 nails in one. It was only an hour and 20 minutes long. I think in the future, so here's what went right. One thing I did was I told them, if you follow me on Instagram, and I said, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll get a free accent nail. And then I said, if you join my VIP group, you'll get a free accent nail. Because I want to stay connected with these people, and I feel like I can if they follow me on social media. So I thought that was a good idea that I just spontaneously came up with. I'm going to do that at every party. Things that didn't go quite so well was some of them brought their kids, and so the kids were pretty distracting. And so I think in the future I'm going to make it more of a girls' night and try to emphasize, like, leave the kids at home and come have some fun, you know. So, because kids are so distracting from them buying stuff, right? If they are super distracted with their kids, then it's stressful. And I don't want it to be stressful. I want it to be an experience. I want it to be a girls' night where they're having fun, and then they end up loving the product and they're going to want to buy. And you guys, I have to tell you, like I said, this idea from Lindsay Haroldson, and she did it. Actually, she wasn't able to attend, but she had the hostess do it because Lindsay had to go to her grandma's funeral. So the hostess did a party, gave her friends free manicures, and 2 stylists signed up under Lindsay from that party, and she sold $175 in nails. Holla! Okay, so I'm really stoked about this new system, and I think it's going to be a lot easier to get people to sign up for parties if you're like, hey, I just need some practice. So, you know, would you be willing to invite your friends over and have them get a free manicure, and I'll practice on them? And, you know, I think I'm going to say there, you know, you need to have at least 4 people to make it worth my time and the money that I'm spending on these free manicures, because I feel like having 2 of their friends wasn't quite as worth it, you know what I mean? So I think I'm going to say you need to have a minimum of 4 people and a maximum of 7, meaning because the hostess also gets a free set. So anyway, I'm stoked about it. I think it's going to be, I'm going to try to schedule one of these per week, and it's only like an hour investment, but I feel like it's such a great way to get your business name out there, to get sales, to connect with new audiences and build relationships. So I just had to share my thoughts with you guys. And yeah, Laura, yeah, having a maximum amount is a great idea too, because then they can say to their friends, like, hey, my friend just started this, new business where she sells Color Street nails and she wants to practice on you, but I can only have 7 people over. So I need you to RSVP. I need you to confirm that you can come for sure, right? Because it's like she's only providing this many nails. So I feel like people will be a little more, yeah, it creates scarcity, and it's more like limited. So I think people will be less flaky about coming. So anyway, I'm stoked about it. I have another one scheduled for next week. I'll keep you guys posted, but I mean, so far it's gone awesome, and I think so. The things I learned from it is to stock up on more inventory. I think and then mention, no kids, and do it on a night. And then I think the other thing is maybe bring a little, like, a gift bag for the hostess and show them, like, oh my gosh, thanks so much for hosting. I did ask them if they wanted to host, and two of them, and the two women didn't seem that interested, so that's fine. But I did get 2 sales. So anyway, thanks for watching, you guys, and I'm super stoked about this new system, this new way of doing parties. I think it's way more casual, and I think it's going to be more effective. So had to share with you. Thanks for the killer idea, Lindsay, and keep it up, ladies. You're amazing. Bye.